Hi, I'm Mike doing business as JR, and today we're going to talk about blogging for income. It almost sounds like bobbing for apples, and in a way it kind of is. You know, when you're got your head in that bucket, you're trying to pull out apples, with your teeth. Well, with blogging for income, you're trying to pull in traffic. So you can't pull in traffic unless you do it the right way. So I'm going to tell you all about blogging for income. Now, I've been blogging for a while. I just like to write. I've written a lot of stuff. I'll just write stories about things that happened to me, inspirational stories, whatever it may be. And I've been doing it for quite a few years. But this is the first year that I've actually been doing it to make money as well. So I've learned some things, and I'm going to give you some of those tips. If you're familiar with article marketing, blogging is very similar. You format it the same way. The mission is the same thing. It's to get traffic to your website, and it's all about the keyword and keyword placement. So we're going to go through that now. We're going to do this right in order. When you're going to write a blog post and you decide on a topic, the keyword or key phrase that you choose is very important. So I'm going to make this simple. Here's what you do. You choose the keyword or key phrase you're going to use. Then you go to Google AdWords Keyword Tool. You type it in, and then you look to see what the competition is. What that's going to tell you is how many people are searching for that phrase or keyword. Now, you may find nobody is, so you'll need to adjust it. And there are various ideas along that'll tell you which ones to choose. And you'll see. You also want to make sure that it has at least 300,000 people searching for that word. That's your target audience. Once you find that keyword or key phrase, now you want to Google it. So now you open up Google and you search for whatever your headline's going to be. Say it's how to install laminate flooring, and say laminate flooring is what you found to be the best keyword that was in Google AdWords tool. Now your results will come up. You may see 600,000 to 10 million people, sites feature that phrase or that word. So you're not going to want to use that. What you're looking for is 300,000 or less. So for example, maybe you'd change it to, what is the way to install laminate flooring? Now laminate flooring, of course, being your keyword, the rest of it being what your article's headline is going to be. Now you see it's 50,000 websites. Well, now you know that's what you use. You have a lot less competition. Your article's going to be found a lot easier. Okay, so once you've done that, now it's time to write your article. You're going to want to use at least 400 words. I suggest 5. I usually never write any less than 500 words. Then, you're going to want to place your keyword in certain places in order to make that article effective. Place it in your H1 tag. That is your title. Always place it in your title. Then you're going to place it in your H2 tag. Your H2 tag is your second subject. So place it in there, and then you're going to want to do an H3 tag, which is your third subject line. Now you could have as many subject lines as you want, but you want to make sure that keyword or key phrase is in those 3 tags, H1, H2, H3. Then you want to end your very first sentence of your post. Must be in your first sentence. Then you want it in your very last sentence. Your very last sentence could be something like, if you enjoyed this article about installing laminate flooring, please like and share, or please comment below, or please comment and share. That way it's in your very last line. What's happening is you're telling Google that that word is very important to your article. So when people search, Google's going to find your article and give it to them. And that's how you'll get your traffic. The next thing is you want to have that keyword or key phrase at least 5 more times in your article. At least put them in, in each paragraph. If it's a long paragraph, you could fit it twice in there, but you really want to get that. That's your main goal. Once you do that, next is your call to action or your resource box or whatever they may call it, your signature section. You want to say, Thanks for reading my story. Please like it and share it. Then you want to have your name. Underneath your name, you want to have, if you promote your email, have your email address. If you have Skype, put Skype. You could put something like, come join my team or work with me personally. And then have your website. And then the next thing you want to do is like a PS, or hey, before you go, how would you like to make so-and-so money online? Or hey, how would you like to, buy art from me? Or how would you like, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing. You want to have that. That's like your little call to. That's your thing saying, hey, you read my article, come on now, come to my site. And then you have your link in there. Once that's done, you're good. You're golden. Now your article will be found and you're going to get traffic. The next thing you want to do is to promote your article. And there's various ways to do it, such as pinging it, Digg, Google+, social media, Facebook, Twitter. Get your article out there. Send it to whoever you can, so that way people will find it and see it. And it helps boost the traffic. The other thing you want to do is do it every day. Now you set your plan. Personally right now for me, I'm going 7 days a week, every day. You may choose to do 5 days a week or 6 days a week, whatever you're comfortable with. But try to do it every day. Your article content or your blog content, this is what I like about blogging. Blogging's more personal than article marketing. You can write, put your stories in it about you, put your I's and me's, and this is about me and what I went through. You're more in a more one-on-one conversation with your reader. An article is more like, an encyclopedia, topic. It's not about someone, the author saying, and then I did this and I learned that. It's more like, here's this, and this, fact, 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 fact. You have a lot more freedom, and you can do anything. You could write about a product, a review, a scam, things you've learned, how-to stuff, short stories, comedy stories, whatever you could think of. If you have a hard time writing blog posts, but you really want to make money doing it to promote your web link and your products, you can actually outsource. You can go to Fiverr.com and have someone write an article for you for $5, or you can go to Odesk and put up a job post and have people apply to it. You may even find someone there who can write posts for you on a regular basis. It all depends on how you want to do it. Finally, before we go, there is another way to do blogging, and it's called Vyral. And this is really, really awesome and super easy. Basically, you go on the web and you just look for cool stuff. Like, for example, you could do what's trendy that day, a news story that comes out. I like to try to grab stuff that may not be that popular yet, that I know will be because of the subject matter, and try to get it out there so when people are looking for it or they start to see it, they find me instead. You can copy and paste news stories. The thing about this is that you're not actually stealing content because you're not taking credit for it. Google will recognize the title because you want to use their title, and will recognize the article and know where that content originally came from. So that way, it's still their content. It's not yours. You haven't stolen it, you haven't taken control over it, and you haven't violated any copyright. So what you do is, you don't need to worry about choosing a keyword or key phrase or any of that. You probably just take a piece of the title as just to at least have one keyword or a couple of things that are related to the article. And then you do want to have your signature or a call to action exactly the way you would in a written blog post, exactly the same way. And then you want to promote this video the same way as I told you. Just take all the same steps. This too is going to help bring in traffic. And here's what's great about this. If you can't write at all, then that's all you do. You will actually get paid if people are buying your service or product through your link for doing something that's fun. It's actually really fun because you're just looking for videos, cool videos. You watch the videos yourself, then you share it with others. You find funny stuff online. I mean, that is far better than sitting at a desk at a horrible job or working in some warehouse where it's 400 degrees and you're working your butt off and you can barely stand up anymore. It's really a cool thing. Now, what I like to do is mix it up. Like weekends, I don't post written posts because I know that most people on the weekends now, they're tired after a long week, so they're just looking for entertainment. So I like to just post videos and things like that. Then during the week, I'll post 3 written posts. And the reason why I do that is because I have like a plan, you know, so I've written a certain amount of blog posts and I'm just going to try to spread them out in a certain way, in a kind of a plan. But it's all up to you. You can mix them up. One day is one day is the other, however you like. If you think this is something that's really fun to do and you would love to do it, but you don't have anything to promote or any products or anything, and you'd like to blog for income, my system is perfect. It's free to join, and that's one of the big things we do. We love to promote the products and services that we deal with through blogging. It's really fun. So you can join my system for free and learn all about it. The videos, the how-to videos on how to do what I just told you, there's much more details in it. They're much longer videos, so I wouldn't suggest they be on YouTube. They're just too long. And but my team leader actually does these videos, and they're actually really cool. I learned a lot. And it really got me excited about blogging for income. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.